right, everybody, this should be recording here. Here we are. Just want to take you guys through the builder as promised. I'm going to tell you and explain to you what kind of player that this build is actually suitable for. What I decided to make this year was mainly based off of what I felt was my best build from the year prior. Me being a maniac, I ended up with 16 freaking builds in the last 2K25. And, just going through everything, I figured I would replicate my best build. So here it is. Typically, last year I made about 4 to 5 centers. This was probably the most versatile one. We have 6'9", 219, 7'3". Now, the 219 weight, specific reason for that, it allows you to get this 85 strength, right? Couple of key badges at 85 threshold for strength. 219 allows you to get to 83 speed, and 7'3" max wingspan allows you to get 92 O-board, which is so critical, probably one of the most important aspects of this build. I'm going to take y'all from the get-go, from the start of this build. I'm going to start with close shot, work my way down all the way to vertical. But overall glance, this build is suitable for those that are trying to, you're going to live at the three-point range, right? You're going to knock down open shots. You're more of a drive and dish or drive and finish type of player. Just scroll up to my other videos. You're going to see a bunch of nice flashy finishes around the cup. Right, and that's mainly due to the 85 driving layup that you see there. But here we go, 86 close shot, key badges at this threshold. Let's go ahead and see what they are. 86, we have 86 close shot. Let's go to close shot. Where you at? I'm sorry, I don't know these off top of my head. All right, nope, tier 2, I guess they are. Brick wall challenger, float game. Okay, so float game, right? Floaters are OP this year, right? So you get close shot on gold, you get float game on gold, right? Number 1. Let's see what else we get. Close shot, post hook shots. I haven't really done any this year, mainly because I'm taking centers off the dribble, right? So 75 close shot, you get silver. You get silver hook shot specialist. What else? 68, 85, Paint Prodigy allows you to finish closely around the cup, right? When you get the ball quickly underneath the basket, it allow you to go up quick. And that's pretty much it. So close shot is not really a huge factor, as y'all can see it, right? Because the purpose of the build is you're going to be faced off against centers with no perimeter defense. Centers don't put perimeter. You're going to basically either blow by or take your man off the dribble for an easy lay. You're going to be way faster than they are, right? And you're going to have the ball hand on them to really, really break them down with snatchbacks, behind the backs, and things of that nature. So that's what that 85 driving layup is for. 83 driving dunk, you get posterized 0 on, I want to say bronze, but you could use your max plus ones to bump that. And most importantly, you get some really nice dunk animations at 73. And, just take y'all through this, right? This ties back to beating the center off the dribble, right? Beat the center off the dribble, get to the cup, finish with ease. Most of the time, you're not going to be contested. They're going to be 10 feet behind you, right? Because you already got them beat off the dribble. Next, we have standing dunk 45. That'll just give you your basic standing dunks, right? It's simple. Post control is a 77. I bumped that with my, I bumped that up with my caps. But 77 post controls, you get some key post badges. I don't really use this against centers because I just feel it's easier for me to take them off the dribble, off the tray ball. But if I ever get a guard on me, you know what time it is. It's barbecue chicken time, post spin, post hook, post fade, all that, right? Let's go to the mid-range is a 71. Honestly, I was just trying to save attribute points. Shooting is mad easy this year, bro. You don't need a high mid-range, high nothing, bro. 78 tray ball is more than plenty. I'm shooting over 50. and I could probably be shooting much better if I started to shoot with a rhythm shooting off rip in the when the game just came out. But I screwed up a little bit there. So, but going to the playmaking pass at 55, that'll do. You know, you're gonna get bronze passing, not like last year, bro. It's like 55 looks pretty nice, to be honest with you. I know it's not a lot for a center, but what you're gonna be doing, you're gonna get the rebound right. Few dribbles, then hit the open man. Or when the defense crashes on you, hit the open man. You are flying up and down the court on this build. Trust me when I tell you that. 77 y'all can see I put my cap breakers on, one cap breaker rather on that to get some nice dribble animations. Some of like Chris Paul behind the back, a lot of Tatum's, and a few others I don't recall. But this is what allows you to take your man off the dribble, right? And if you look at my highlights, a lot of times I get ankle breakers. So 68 speed with ball is going to get you lightning launch on bronze. You use your +1. It's crucial for you to use your maximum +1 on this. Bump it up to a silver. Now they're way too slow. They cannot guard you in any way, shape, or form. Going to the defense, very, very important aspect of the build is you are versatile. So any mode, you want to take it to the 1s, the 2s, the 3s. You're going to lock up 1 through 5. I promise you that. Because 1, you have the wingspan to block shots left and right. Most of my highlights are all blocks, y'all would see, or have seen rather. 82 interior, right? You get a couple of key badges, but I have not gone up against, I've been playing the game damn near 2 weeks now. I have not gone up against one good post controller, right? Not once. I've not seen one good post center, but post lockdown you get at 82 interior. So that's why I got that. But like I said, people are trash. I don't know. There's no good post scores in the game, so I haven't really even gone against one. So 82, right? 85 perimeter is going to get you a very, very important badge, and that's on-ball menace. I want to show you. You get that on gold at 85, and you bump it up +1, you get Hall of Fame. I know you're a center. You're going to be like, hey, you don't need that in the rec. But, hey, listen, man, I do believe it helps with contest. You move better laterally. And if you're ever not in the rec and you're in the park, you know this is going to happen. You know you're going to need this, okay? Now, the steal, typically, last year I always went 85, but this year since the steals are nerfs, right, I only pretty much go for lane steals, and 73 is plenty. 84 block combined with a max wingspan, and that 83 speed is what makes this build super, super glitchy. I typically go 93, but this year I've noticed I'm getting crazy blocks just with an 84. I think it's more so tied to your vertical and your speed and your wingspan. 92 O board, right? I went O board because D boards are super easy. All you got to do is box your man out and be in place. So that is very easy to do. That's why, and D board, trust me, bro, I am out rebounding 7'4" centers all day, every day. Why? I beat him to the spot. Box out, you're going to get the board. You're jumping out the gym, you got max wingspan. Do not worry about this. All right? Do not question me on this either. I've been playing this shit for a long time. That speed is key here. There's no center with an 83 speed. Agility is very crucial. It's tied to your perimeter, right? And then it's 85 strength. You're going to get, look at this, man. This is glitchy, bro. Look at what you get at 85 strength. Tell me I'm not crazy, bro. Strong handle Hall of Fame. Bump it up +1. You get it on legend. Trust and believe this is fucking, excuse my language. It is absolutely crucial. Vertical 77. You get all the dunk animations and whatnot at 77. So that's why I got that. Plus you get, I believe you get, let's see here. I think you get, let me not guess and show y'all what you get. Pogo stick, that's right. Pogo stick at 77, y'all can see, right? And then high flying denier, you also get at 77. So that's the build, as promised. Thank you for tuning in. If you want to make this build, just peep my highlights, man. You're gonna enjoy this build a lot. Trust and believe. This is the This is such a fun build. Not only do you get to dribble, you get to shoot, you get to dunk, you get to do everything. You get to rebound, you get to steal. There's absolutely nothing you can't do on this build. A lot of times people want to make a center so they can rebound, right? You make a small forward so you can play lot. With this build, you're doing everything, man. Just thank me later. God bless. My lane's out. Peace.